Right, hello and welcome to this week's rundown of new releases at Unearthed Sounds. For the third week in a row, we're joined by a guest again, and we're very fortunate this week to have a long-time friend of the family and AKO owner, DJ extraordinaire, Stretch.
How you doing?
How you doing, man? You alright?
Yeah, good.
And Tom's back this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delighted to be here as always.
Got everything sorted now, yeah? Cool, so should we crack straight in?
Yeah, man.
Lovely. What you got?
Oh, right, yeah, okay. So, we've just got a shipment of Dr. Banana in. It literally landed in the warehouse about an hour ago, actually. We've got 4
Fresh
releases.
as it comes then.
Dr. Banana 15, Dr. Banana 16, Dr. Banana again 15, and Dr. Banana again 16. This is 16 again.
Yep.
So, for the play the second tune on there.
Second tune, okay.
This is DJ Deluxe. He's done some jungle back in the day, I think.
Worked with like Persian Prince on like The Existence is Resistance and Print.
Fair play.
Impressive.
Nice, good knowledge. So for the uninitiated, Dr. B, the main label is for like contemporary new producers, and the Again series is for like reissues of old, hard to find bits and bobs. So this is some old school business, repressed and available for the masses at a reasonable price, rather than the ridiculous money it goes for on Discogs these days.
Yeah, fending off them Discog sharks.
Yeah.
It's an important thing to do.
But yeah, it's sort of like bouncy old 90s garage, some kind of two-steppy stuff on here, some kind of 4/4 stuff. It's all well worth checking. Such a hype label. Comes with an insert.
Ooh, some old school insert kind of stuff. Love it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like the feedback to get the promos and stuff.
Missing that.
Yeah, man.
Wicked.
So I don't know whether this is the A side or the B. This is the A side. So this is Give Yourself. Yeah.
I think I'm not wrong. That's what the vocals said. So.
There you go. All makes sense.
All does make sense. So Stretch, how do you feel about garage then? I know you're jungle head, really.
Anyone that knows me knows garage is my thing, and I'm not ashamed about it. It's UK music. I loved it when it came out. Used to go Coliseum every week without fail. Put on my little smarty clothes, my little Versace's or icebergs. You know what I mean? Because in there, some people knew who you were, jungle DJ or whatever. But you could just go there and enjoy music. So I used to go there with like Martin, Lana, T-Bone.
Oh, fair play.
And we used to just vibe out, man.
Yeah, nice.
So,
coming back big time at the moment.
Yeah.
Long may it continue. I love this stuff.
Yeah, so I always go to all the Garage Nations and stuff, festivals. And I just become a kid again. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I love music and I love garage. So
yeah, fair.
Cool, man.
Nice. Well,
I noticed that vocals are actually also in Sons of the Loop era far out, isn't it?
You're really going through that.
Dropping knowledge bombs.
Yeah,
today.
that's what I'm saying.
Fair play.
I was gonna say that, but I thought
No, let someone else take that one, you know.
So yeah, if you're into garage, check out Dr. Banana. We just got a load of it in. Check it.
sweet.
Yeah,
Wicked. So reissue extraordinaire this week then, eh?
Yeah, loads of reissues this week. Yeah,
Right,
that's
so-
a repress as well. And that.
Vinyl Fanatiks.
We
Featured
got
on the show
Brent.
before. Shout outs Brand at
Easy,
Sky. Right, so we have got the Dubster, Lighter Shades of Dark, and Body, Mind and Soul, Lighter Shades of Dark Mix 2. So,
L double.
yep. Which ones we got? We'll go this side. And for those who can't see, who are listening on the podcast, nice blue vinyl, unlike the original black versions. So, I think we will go just here.
Talking about old double on a reissue tip, Metalhead's just reissued the Bass Too Dark. Yeah, not too long ago for their 25th anniversary shenanigans. So yeah, check that out as well. Old double.
And even listen out for Goldie's sets, because he played me the VIP on over the phone and blew me away, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever going to come out, but it was perfect timing, obviously, for the new release. So good to see Double back on wax.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so this was originally on Cat Label, is that right? No?
I'm testing it, yeah.
Started to blush then, I was like, shit, I got it wrong. Blown all my good knowledge to start with early on. But yeah, so Brent doing his Vinyl Fanatiks thing, I think we touched on it before, but it's well worth checking out his website because what they do is everything that they release, he goes through and does an interview with the artist. Spends a lot of time doing what they're doing, and it's
Big fan of that, adding a bit of context to the music and like a bit of history is important, I think.
It's really important, and you know, it just like it's introducing new people to it as well, because you know, like a lot of us weren't around in like those really early days, so you know, as much.
When was this released originally? Do you know?
92 or 93.
Blimey, so I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
Well, when we do this jungle quiz, I'm gonna call you, mate. But yeah, Double, I love what Brent's doing anyway. He puts the work in, and I respect anyone that, especially now, putting stuff out and going through the whole industry, you know, all the problems with vinyl and stuff like that, and still produce something good. And
it's having the perseverance to kind of put in that work and give the content to people. It's giving back, it's giving real value for the money for people.
And it's caring about what you do.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, bringing in a new audience. You know, they're able to access and get this stuff
without having to pay 150 quid on Discogs.
Exactly.
And also, again, a really nice product as well. I mean,
there's just so much of it as well. There seems to be new Vinyl Fanatiks coming in every couple of weeks.
He's not messing about.
No, man.
No, and rightly so, because there's so much content out there that needs to come back, and he's doing it in a marvellous way. So, yeah, big up, Brent. We're about to run down on this one, so we'll move swiftly on. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
sir.
so as when we had Mark N-Type in, he brought a little
little treats,
bag of dubs, and I think Stretch, you done the same.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah. What have you got for us?
All right.
I saw the Music House label from afar earlier, and I knew we were in for a treat, basically.
So yeah, I bought. Oh, I don't even know which side it is. Oh yes, I do. What's the side? So this is anyone some old reinforced dubs. This is get it right. Mannix, if you remember, What's the Time? It's time to get yeah. So this is a VIP that never came out. May come out.
Exclusive, right? May come out.
So where'd you put it, in the middle or something?
Just before the drop or something.
Yeah. Let's play that. So this mix never came out. I think I might be the only one that has this on dub, in fact.
Oh yeah.
I think I might be the only one. If anyone else has got it, it's probably Randall. Maybe Storm, but I think I'm the only one with this.
Drums.
Yeah.
Check it. So good.
So completely kind of retake on the original, to be fair. I absolutely love this. So yeah, when I do real old school sets, this comes out. In fact, I played this on the boat for Riverdance. They do an annual boat party. And that's when I had to go digging and looking for them. And I played this, and it went off. They loved it.
Do you? It's just like a thing. Do you leave your dubs blank so no one can look over and see what you got? Or?
Some dubs, if I'm there at Music House and I'm cutting it, I'm like, Leon or Chris, I don't need a sticker. But if I've said to him, cut it for me, and I'll come and get it, the sticker's on there.
Okay, fair.
You know, but I like the black. Or black. And I do write, kind of, if you look carefully, you can see how.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll just write on one side so I know what the other side is, kind of thing. So,
I've got to say, these plates are nice and clean. What Mark has been doing to his.
The other thing is, I don't play my dubs at home. When I first get them, I play them a couple of times, work a mix out or something, and then they sit there. So a lot of my dubs are 20, 30 years old. I can still bring them out now, and you might hear a little bit of cracks on some of them, but in terms of quality, they're not something
well preserved.
I don't play dubs at home.
Okay, fair play.
If I'm playing out, and once they go back in, I got money for them back then, so
locked in the whiskey cap.
So there's that one,
That's it.
I'll just see if I know one with a Music House label. There you go.
Oh yeah, nice.
The classic.
Yeah, classic, man.
You see inside guy.
Alright, I'm getting excited. Can we get through some more of these quickly?
Alright, let's whip through a bit of this then. So more on the.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. You couldn't see it when it was spinning around like that.
More on the reissue or repress tip again. We've got a load of sound signature represses in the moment. That's Theo Parrish's label.
Parish, yes.
Lush. This is sound signature number 5 or 8. I can't remember. 3.
5 or 8. 3 actually.
Yeah, sound signature number 3. This is 3 chairs. So this is Theo Parrish, Kenny Dixon Jr., otherwise known as Moody Man, and Rick White. Willite. Willite. We're going to play Blew Out by Theo Parrish. This is really nice. So with all this stuff, it's kind of super deep, really jazzy, more on the sort of, it's
like
kind of goes
kind of
towards
house vibes.
like just straight up funk a lot of it as well, as opposed to just like house.
First record we ever sold in Unearthed was a Dixon Junior record.
Nice, good bit of history there.
It's on the wall in the office, isn't it?
So what, was you doing house first, or?
No, it was just a record that we brought in, and like the first walk-in customer that ever come in.
That's crazy.
When she had the physical shop, walked in, bought that, and I was like, right, I'll get another copy of that and frame it. That'll be the first one. It's like that first, like when people put their pound note or whatever on the wall. Right? That's what that is. It's our first record that we've done.
So yeah, can't really go wrong with this. Just lush music, really. Like 3 legendary producers.
Absolutely thumping when they come as well, but like
really good.
Spaced, moody, real deep.
So this was like I can't remember exactly when it was released, like late 90s, 98ish, I think, like 98. So good.
So everything's reissued on this. There's nothing new. It's just
just a straight up repress,
Lovely.
original artwork.
Yeah.
I mean, this stuff is perpetually in demand. I think they repress it like every 5 years or so.
still keeps going.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do
It's
still
timeless,
release
man.
new sound signature stuff.
Yeah, of course. But the older stuff
when
is
they go back through the
That's
catalogue.
brilliant, yeah. Especially when it's reissued and reissued. And just tells you the beauty of quality music.
yeah, exactly.
Just timeless.
And just new generations getting into it, and
That's
Yeah,
what
exactly
it's
what
all
we were
about.
talking about a minute ago with like Brent's stuff and
You just got to keep doing it, man, and bringing that new crowd into it.
yeah, I think it's important as well because you constantly want to encourage like a new generation to come into like house, techno, D&B, jungle,
That's right.
even dubstep as well. Like you know, and if the stuff's not available, then it's just not accessible. It's just like you're never going to go on and like do
music's for all, man. It's art. It should be freely and readily available for all. And so it goes. Right, so
unless it's a VIP.
Yeah, so exclusive dubs, in which case it's under lock and key. So that's Theo Parish, Wicked.
Right.
More Vinyl Fanatiks?
Yeah,
why not?
Brent's back again, and again on lovely like turquoisey blue vinyl. It is LSD.
I'm
Big up your
excited.
chest remix.
I'm excited. One of my favourite producers.
Yeah, we had a little 7-inch of his on Vinyl Fanatiks when we first started doing these videos. It might have been the very first week, which was so banging. So this I'm looking.
He's
forward.
consistent, man, and
I'm
even
going to play
rhythm
Big Up Your
section.
Chest remix, not Junglist Warrior. You could play either side of this one, to be fair, but Big Up Your Chest remix is a bit of a classic. I think it's fun. Yeah. I love this tune. It's so good.
Classic sound, man.
Yeah. And it's quite a few people downstairs quite into it as well. Like, Matty Bear was very excited when this came in.
Wicked.
But yeah, it's just, so you hear that, like, it just reminds me of tape packs, like early days of school, just like, oh, I don't know what that is.
That's how it used to be, innit? You used to listen to the radio, hopefully you heard it on there.
I used to take my Walkman into the record shop and make those.
Oh, you were that guy,
What's this, mate? What's this?
Because I used to work in uni, so we used to make. It was our little. I think it was our thing behind the counter. Even though we knew what the tune was, we was like, "Can you hum it to us?" And we had so many people. Some of it didn't sound nothing.
You know that one with the bass line that goes ba ba ba.
But we loved it, and then we used to have little jokes about it afterwards and stuff like that. So yeah,
Just hear his rendition of that one,
that's the
Euphoric, vocals, hands in the air. If you could see Jake right now. I mean, these are actually super limited, so any you want to catch a couple of
I think we've only got 2 of them left.
Oh,
There were
really?
4 this week.
You got 2 left. You've got 1 left.
We've got 1 left. Right, birthday.
What's that?
And I'll be speaking to Brent about the others that Brent.
What's up, buddy? Sick. Such a good.
Business.
But yeah, hold tight. Much more to come from Vinyl Fanatiks crew. Right, nice.
Cool.
Would you like to show us another one?
Let's go with my favourites. This is probably my most prized, one of my most prized dubs. anytime I play this dub.
Oh. Yeah. Sick.
Anytime I play this dub, it's it goes off. I remember playing it at Beautiful Crafted when I came back into the scene from bringing the label back and stuff, and I remember playing this tune here, and this, out of all the dubs I was playing which was going off, this one just went off. It's St. Angel's VIP, Mr. Goldie. So yeah, I look after this dub. I try not to play it too often.
We're honoured then.
Yeah.
So the first person that played this was Randall at AWOL, and absolutely ripped the place apart. And even though I was with Goldie, I had to wait my time to get it. Like Randall had it, Ryder had it, Fabio, you know, the usual suspects, Doc Scott. And then eventually I was able to have it, and yeah, I cut it twice in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So that was it, like the like you'd have like the tiers, right? It was always Ryder had it first, Randall had it.
Randall, Ryder.
Yeah.
I think the main guys were Randall, Ryder, Fabio, Doc Scott, Booker. They were your. They had
it first.
Yeah, and I'm sure there was others, but the key five, you know, especially at Reinforce as well, it was Randall. Randall was the daddy. He played it first, and then Ryder, Fabio, etc. And that's how it was. I mean, I could get the stuff at Reinforce, no problem, but this twisted my head up when I first heard it at AWOL, because it mixed Angel and Sinister. Sinister was on Enforcers 5, the Groove Rider remix. So it merged the two, and then you heard it. I remember hearing it and thinking, oh, this mix is sick.
Yeah, and then another tune comes as well.
And then you're like, what is... And it was just twisting up my head, and then realised what was going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this
Proper
is where it
dark
starts.
side.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
I love this. I can't even go mad right now. Because I get goosebumps when I hear it. It's
Yeah.
That's it. And even hearing this live, when Goldie done the live, you know. So you can hear Sinister coming into it now, and it's just crazy, man. But yes.
And that's when you first heard it, Randall playing it at AWOL.
Yeah, and thinking Sinister was being mixed in, and I was like, oh my god, and you can see people just going mad and realising that
It's not.
Goldie just went in on this one. The two tunes that you see him go mad at AWOL.
Oh.
So it's just transition, but you still have still in there. Yeah.
No, Randall would probably be starting on.
Yeah, Randall had another mix going on top of it, so you were just confused. You know what I mean? And it was like GQ would be telling him, Randall, mix, do the whole mix again, and yeah, probably my favourite era
Moment.
Yeah. You know, and this stuff would always take me back
You
to
said
that
you've got
moment.
two copies.
I've got two copies. I've got this one.
Hey, nice one.
This is the one that plays.
You got one now.
And then I've got another one. You know, and that one's got the original, obviously the original Metalhead's dub sticker on it.
Yeah.
The other one didn't. So that one's put away.
Oh, so good.
Everyone has their tunes like that, you know. They're just like, it does something to
It does it to me every single time. And we're talking 95.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like 26 years later and still got that. So just quickly while this is still playing out, because obviously we want to start listening to it, of course. You just touched on quickly, like coming back into the scene, starting up AKO. Do you just want to let us know a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I was saying it earlier. I was went to. Sorry, this is
No, you.
the DL. Anyway, went to invited to go Rupture because I was going to Fabric, Andy C's nights, Hype's nights.
Yeah.
And they were cool, loved them, but it wasn't what I, you know, in your heart kind of thing. So I just go show face. Went to AWOL, Rupture.
Yeah.
Went with Dexterous.
Shouts to ND00.
Yeah,
man.
With T-Bone and Dexterous.
Yeah.
Literally, not even an hour into it, in my head I was already back in the scene. I want to come back. This is, you know, this really happening. The sound, you know, and then spoke to Dubs, and Dubs was like, we've always been trying to push the sound, and spoke highly about Reinforced, that was the benchmark, and, you know. And then from there, I remember there's a moment Chris in Perspective was played a brilliant old school set. I remember speaking to him afterwards, and he was like, blah blah blah, and just the love in the place, not realizing what you've done in the past, had an influence on what people are doing, etc.
Still stamped in people's minds now. And
crazy, it's just the love. And then Dex just looked at me and he was like, "You're coming back, aren't you?" And I went, "How can I not? This is a reinforcing reminds me of second wave than the main one. It reminds me of old school reinforcing the old school room. You know what I mean? It was just like, this is what I've been missing."
Yeah.
So
it's mad because when you talk Jay Magic came back and did all the jungle stuff again, and his kind of moment was also a rupture.
Yeah, that's the sound we came from.
Yeah.
We were learning our skills in and stuff. So to hear this new generation, and not so much Indian dubs because they were there. Just the new younger cats just going crazy to this sound, and you're like,
all coming through, and it's just like, it's having a rebirth.
Yeah,
that was massive.
That's a shame that's finished.
Yeah, fair play. Nice one for
right.
bringing that one out.
Yeah, really appreciate that.
No,
nice one, man. Yeah, well,
go on, swiftly on.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you follow music at all, you would have heard the sad news this past week that Lee Scratch Perry passed away at the grand old age of 85, I think.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
proper legend.
Absolutely, yeah. That term gets bandied around quite
Too
a lot.
easy.
Yeah, but
this guy influenced so many genres of music.
It's nuts. Basically, invented dub, like roots reggae. It's had an impact on so many different genres since, as you said. It is just crazy. We don't have a lot of his stuff left in at the moment, unfortunately. But this is his, what is it called? Heavy Rain album on Adrian Sherwood's On You Sound label. We're going to run the track Enlightenment. So kind of Enlightened, as he was quite a mystic person. So I think that kind of like that vibe runs throughout quite a lot of his music.
I mean, even right up until he died, there was a new tune out with something I think called Drone of the Dead or something like that. I heard it played on the radio the other day, and it was like brand new release like 2 weeks ago or something. And then obviously it's
working right to the end, wasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, you always see him like pictures of him at festivals and everything, so he's still like fully ingrained in the scene, like still giving everything right up until the very
Age
end.
was just a number for him, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
His own person, individual, and just inspiring.
Yeah, the creativity knew no bounds.
Yeah.
It's just like some of the stuff.
Some people just given a gift, you know. That's what they do.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't live without that. You know, it's like got to be constantly creating. So rest in peace to Lee Perry.
Yeah. Eternal respect from everybody.
From everyone.
And if you don't know who he is, start checking him out.
Have a read, listen to the music, and
just learn about some really important history.
Yeah, for sure. And he's got a back cat to really get
ridiculous.
stuck. Yeah, really get stuck into.
So that will tell you, So I think young people need to be just checking people like Lee Scratch Perry out.
Yeah, for sure. So
it's funny because he was that's his sample "Humble in the Jungle" was used on Threshold's release, which is crazy, and that was the bit that made sure it was gonna come out and stuff. So he's influenced everyone.
So we'll move on to something that has probably, as a sound, clearly taken influence. It's our good friends from across in Portland, ZamZam Sounds, with J.Sparrow and Son of Sila. So we'll play the A-side, Behold. Find the centre. So clearly influenced from that sound.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last one we had in was from AKO and the Numa Crew guys, which was again very heavy on the sort of dub-wise stuff. I mean, just as a label, they really meld kind of dubstep and dub reggae stuff together really well.
Yeah, excellently. I mean, one of the forefront in the scene, as far as I can tell, with that sort of sound.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is new stuff.
This is brand new. Yeah, this is. This only came in this week, last week.
I think so. Yeah, just turned up on this is ZamZam 84. I think. Yeah. Always really highly sought after. Lovely little sleeve designs.
Yeah. All hand designed by Tracy, who co-runs the label with Ezra. So yeah, I mean, if you look back through the catalogue, there's some incredible looking designs there. Always really well kind of documented, and the photo shoots that they do with them are really cool as well. So yeah, this is a cool label and a firm favourite of ours in here. Always delivering the goods, and it's always genuinely authentic and just done again with heart and passion, like we were saying about Vinyl Fanatiks earlier. You know, what are you saying? Do you like this?
I love it. Yeah. Anything really that's done right. I love it. And I like that there's artwork with it. I'm a big fan of people that put artwork with music. The two go hand in hand, and I've learned that. So wicked.
No, it was like Mark was saying when he was in, he was like wanting to bring more of the kind of dub element of dubstep back, and these guys do that really well.
We noticed that was it the Green Arrow release, and we were talking about the bits that, particularly in France as well, actually. So yeah, listen back to that show if you want to hear more about that from a man like M-Type. Sold out or
still a few left? Yeah, they always go pretty quickly. You've got to be quite quick in the draw for the ZamZam.
See, I always just make the assumption that stuff's sold out because we literally have nothing in the warehouse, and we're 84 releases deep. So yeah, big up again, J.Sparrow, Son of Silla, Ezra Tracy, all ZamZam. Fair play.
How long's the label been going?
Alright, so 2014 we were on number 20. So
see the work that's put in there. That's what I mean. You're at number 80 something.
And that's in 7 years. That's like 60 releases.
That's what I mean. That's what I was getting.
Yeah, they went for a pretty solid stage of like. They were really prolific with the amount of releases that they were putting out, and then there was a little bit like last year for obvious reasons, a little bit of a hiatus, but they've also got a sub-label called Caliphonic. You should definitely check that out as well. Again, that is like incredible artwork. That's more, they're aiming at like 10 and 12 inches, and it's full sleeve artwork and individually designed. I mean, all of these are as well, but yeah, that's something to behold. Some of those releases, they're really incredible. But yeah,
big, wicked.
Onwards and upwards.
Indeed.
No.
Oh,
do you have any more?
I have loads.
Big up,
sir.
Maybe I'll go with the.
More music house labels. Nice.
Love those little fades, like the colour in it. You just know.
So this is Roger. I called it Roger's Rough. Underground Software.
Okay.
I'll probably just put it around here.
Somewhere there.
So in true Underground Software style, he brings his own style. He used to do stuff with breaks, pads, and loves his dub like we all do. And he's been a big influence for me. You know, I've been fortunate to be in his house. And in fact, no, it wasn't this dub. It was another dub where, as soon as he finished it, I had the DAT and I went straight to music. And I went to JTS to cut it straight away.
Couldn't be fresher then.
Yeah, and then but that version never ever came out. So I should have brought it, but yeah, this is another Roger.
And this never came out either.
I think this came out on Reinforced, but maybe not this version. You know, because Roger used to do some alternative versions and stuff. But I think, you know,
yeah, I mean, you can hear the influence.
So this was all 94. All the elements I used to love. You know, I love pads, vocals.
And did you cut this around that time?
Yeah, this is another one.
Straight away.
As soon as these things, I was known just for cutting dub. If I ever took a picture of my dub collection, it's ridiculous. And the mad thing, I was a kid, so I think the money I was obviously making from releases and DJing was a lot different than you were selling thousands of records. So I didn't worry about cutting dubs because with me, I love music, so I knew whatever happens, I'll always have this. You know.
You had to have your armory with you.
Yeah, and I learned that very quickly being at Reinforced about, you know, owning your sound and just being different. And fortunate going through Reinforced, I had stuff and VIPs, commentaries that have never come out because I was, you know, a key DJ as well for them as well. And Mark and Digo, they brought me through. They taught me, Gus, Ian. So I was fortunate to have a lot of the stuff that used to tear places down, like Telepathy.
But also also fortunate to have that guidance as well
And
at the
it's-
same time
that's-
coming
yeah.
I was
through.
going to say, it's places to kind of come up with.
That's
You
the
can't
problem.
advance anything better, really. It's
I
like,
think
nuts.
I think when I came back and started seeing the influence Reinforce had on this new generation and old generation, because back in then we done stuff and it went out. We didn't know who anyone was unless you kind of
I was going to say, actually, like, did you realise kind of how, what you were doing?
Nope.
Obviously not.
No,
but
it
how
was
well
it was
regarded
2013 after Rupture, when people started inboxing me on Facebook and stuff and sending me all these. I was like, what's going on? But they saw me there, and people word got round. Oh, Stretch was there, and Dexterous was there, and these conversations and stories people were saying about the music, and you just like, what's going on? And even the
Just goes
conversation
to
in
show
there.
the impact that you guys had on the scene back then. That people are still paying like homage to it, like years and years later, and then to have you.
And that's why I had to put out some of the Tom and Jerry's. Not all of them will come out because I still need my little dub selection and stuff. But I spoke with Mark, and that was important. Maybe just even some Tom and Jerry's, so that new generation is able to buy a Tom and Jerry at a regular price.
Well, I mean that stuff's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
Insane, yeah.
but they don't last. They come and they pretty much go.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. So I mean, I've got some forthcoming, but I think I don't know if I should play it and or make you guys do the show when he comes, because they're gonna come here. So
Okay, yeah, nice.
I don't know.
Something to look forward to.
I'm gonna give you one.
Just send us loads of exclusives. So we'll do an exclusive Tom and Jerry show. That's fine. I mean, we need to. Sick.
So,
well,
yeah.
thanks
Sweet.
again
That's
for
well
that.
good.
That
I just
is-
like you put rough on there just so you knew what sort of
Yeah,
tune it was.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, fair play.
Yeah, it's like Mark last week. He had massive on one of them.
Yeah.
So good. Right.
Little cheat sheets.
back again?
Yeah. Sort of on a jungly tip, but a modern jungle tip. Seba, his
Ooh, Seba.
Sick Operations label has just done a load of represses. This one is Secops number 24, Cloudless, back with jungle music. So if you've been following D&B or jungle even from the very early days, this is a name he came up with, like the good looking lot.
Good-looking, man.
Yeah, and but
Seba
he's-
has a sound that, wow,
yeah, and has managed to stay relevant all through.
yeah.
To older generations, new listeners, because his production is just ridiculously on point. This is jungle music, obviously.
Has his own like completely niche following, like and loyal following. It's really like in a similar vein to someone like Paradox. I'd say it's just like buy on site anything Seba does. And I mean this well needed a repress. This only came out in like what 2017, something like that. But
But it's
Needed, yeah. And he's a genuine guy as well. I think when you meet him as well, you get that he's about the music, and he's got time to speak to everybody. And shouts to Seb, man.
Yeah, sick. And also just on the side note, like the Seba and Paradox label as well. What we're 3 deep on that now, and just already just like buy on site so nice, so good.
But I mean, he's made a lot of music over the years, but it's all maintained a ridiculously high level of quality. It hasn't really compromised on. Yeah, I know, it's nuts, isn't it? Hasn't really compromised on sort of who he is as an artist.
Yeah.
He's just kind of, again, like you're saying, like Dev, it's just kind of stuck true to
That's
himself.
my sound. Yeah, but evolving.
Yeah.
But keeping
Forward,
core,
but not like following trends. It's
Yeah.
like stuck to the
This is my-
identity, but like
Yeah.
evolved as a producer and like as an artist. And
People can recognise that, and I think that's why he has such enduring popularity. People respect it.
yeah, massively. And that's why you get these like loyal followings for these sort of people that will just continue to follow and buy their music because they know that they're genuine. They know that they're going to like continue to like innovate, but without kind of following like trends and trying to like jump on like the next big thing or anything like that. They just stay true to themselves and keep their identity.
Yeah, it's well good.
And Seba's one of them.
So there's a few more of these knocking around, as in Secops represses. Search into Seba and his label. Check them out.
Also, centre label artwork, like
I was looking at it.
for the crew that can't like see through the video, like
It's well nice.
it's incredible.
it's
So
really
if
cool.
you're checking it out on like the podcast or like Spotify or something. Oh, other streaming services are available, by the way. I don't know if we need to say that shit, do we, Jake? No. But yeah, check the artwork out.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. Right.
go.
Fruits Records out of Switzerland. So
Yeah, we featured
another-
these guys quite a few times before. The 18th Parallel, the band. They've done a few sevens that we've done before.
So we have got Showcase Volume 1, Lone Arc meets the 18th Parallel. And It's an album, 10 tracks, and we want to play Lions in Dub, I think. Oh, sorry, man.
And I just want to say, you were just talking about the artwork and stuff. So this has got printed inners, and look at that, it's got the lyrics to the tunes on there.
Old school.
Yeah, it's so good. I love that.
I was talking, Jake, we were talking about this earlier. I was saying, this is what's missing.
Yeah. I was just about to, when I was buying my CDs.
Look at that, it's a proper album. This is what we was talking about this.
Yeah.
And I used to get the booklets when you bought CDs with like the stories and the lyrics and stuff. I love this stuff.
There's the lyrics for that. Sing along?
So I think this is a collection of their tracks up to this point, or is it all brand new stuff? I think, I don't know.
I'm not sure personally, but what does it say here? I'm guessing wouldn't indicate anything other than it's a new album.
No, yeah, no. So you've got like the vocals and the dubs, it's like classic reggae stuff really. And as always, really, really nice. As we said, I don't think Switzerland is the first place you think of when you think of reggae scene, but there's a lot coming out of there actually.
Yeah,
and these guys are a big part of it.
Yeah, so shouts Matthias, who runs the label, always pushing that contemporary new dub sound straight out of Switzerland. What did we have on here the other week? Bulgarian dub producer? Was that right? No?
Yeah, it was, I think.
Wow. International, man.
Yeah, it is. It's massive.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing. Like, you want that, and like, you know, for you with Jungle, right? Having like not just like UK based.
No, we go international, man.
You want that. You want those influences from like all over like Europe, all over the world.
Yeah.
It's mad because even when we was traveling in the 90s, to know that there's these little pockets in the world that are making jungle and still love it, and now sending you music, and you're just like, this is what music's about, innit? So Switzerland dub,
and this has got really nice artwork on there. Really nice artwork on the cover. This is just like a really nice product. It's big up to Max. Really good.
Beautiful.
Check that. On to the next.
Onwards. But yeah, the horns in that were sublime.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that. I didn't even know about this.
Yeah,
like the
really
lyrics
cool.
on the printed inner.
Yeah.
So cool.
Do you like printed inners?
Yeah.
Really cool.
Okay.
Ooh, what's this? Bloody hell.
This is a forthcoming.
Ooh, okay, alright.
Because we were talking about Tom and Jerry, I thought, let me just give you something.
Oh, holographic. That's spinning me out.
Yeah, that is mad.
Sending me off.
So like Space Invaders.
Yes, up from the arcade series.
Yeah.
Forthcoming.
This has got to be one of my favourite series that we've done here.
This is, I have the most fun with this. Yeah. So I'll just play it somewhere here. So this is old Tom and Jerry, which has been remastered by Bo.
See, I just love those like soulful intros. Let's get the like in on here, and then it just like drops out, just tears it out, like rip your head off shit. Like so good.
So yeah, forthcoming Tom and Jerry.
Forthcoming when? Do we know? Got a date in mind?
I'll have everything in October. There's about 6 arcades coming. And the Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
So they're all coming at once.
Alright.
And will they all drop at once, or is that just delivery?
I think I'll kill people if I put them all at once.
I was
But they're here.
thinking
They'll all be here.
Cool.
We can have fun with how we give it to people, etc.
That's it.
But this is I played a clip on this on Facebook and it's went crazy. But I deliberately stopped it at the drop. And everyone was cursing me.
So exclusive right here. This should come with like a flashing lights warning.
So the promos have got a holographic label, but it'd be completely different. So the Defender album that came out last year, was it last year? No, lockdown. September last year.
It was. It doesn't seem that long. So I remember it was down there on the forthcoming shelf, so it really doesn't seem like it's that long. But the last year's just been a bit of a blur, hasn't it? Like,
So basically, Arcade's taken the Defender route, where I now kind of own how it looks now. Before you always depended on old school games, but that's going to change now because I remember getting an email from Namco.
Really?
About the time crisis, and I kind of thought, even before that, I was saying I want to own it. I can't keep because someone's going to say.
But it's also finite as well. There's only so far you can take it.
And we went 14 releases. But the Defender was always the plan that once that comes, we start going to a series. Because I want to go Well, I'm not going to say yet, but you're going to be surprised at some of the things that we're doing with Arcade, not just music.
Okay.
You know, so it might be on your TV, it might be in your phone. Nice.
Mysterious.
I just want to point something out real quick. Like when we were talking earlier, where you were saying like music and the artwork and the kind of aesthetic things all have to go like hand in hand.
Yeah.
I got to point out the AKO Arcade series for me is just like attention to detail that you guys go to with this is just so cool. Like anyone that already owns some of this will know about the oversized label and just show even the sleeve quick.
But this is a new sleeve now.
Oh, okay.
This is a very exclusive. So let me take this out. See, Fender.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
But the whole new look now.
It's so cool.
When you see the artwork though, for each one, it's going to be ridiculous.
So yeah, even like the centre hole cut out. So these aren't like standard
Standard now, it's
sleeves.
all
Like
custom.
this is all completely
And that
custom.
was a nightmare just to source and get it how we wanted it. But yeah, we
Yeah, that's
completely.
so cool.
Love that like 8-bit
Yeah.
digi style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just trying to point out like the attention to detail and like to get your final end product and how good it actually looks. I mean, we'll show for the camera like real quick. Like how much you can see of that, I'm not sure, but like get your hands on this stuff like this. is
They don't
serious
ask to
gear.
be fair, yeah.
No, they don't.
I normally try and hold some back, but we've got to the point, especially with how the industry is now, music's just going to be there, and when it's gone, it's gone. So yeah, it's important to jump on it.
So good.
Nice.
So yeah, cool.
Wicked. Well, thank you. So not only dubs and unreleased, well, this is unreleased as well, but it is coming.
New Tom and Jerry is always.
Always welcome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Where do we go next? Take a bit of a diversion.
Yeah. So we try and always do a few classics on the show. This has been repressed and is available again. It is Quasimodo, The Further Adventures of Lord Quas. So this is the second album from Madlib's Quasimodo alias after The Unseen, which is maybe one of the best hip hop albums of all time on that sort of like underground.
Debatable, but it's like it's up there.
It's up there for sure. Yeah, so yeah, you know, Quasimodo's kind of weird and wonderful beats as you'd expect.
I do personally, I love them, I really do. And one thing that always drew me to this, I'm following up what we were just saying there, is the artwork. It's the characters and like this, just like that style.
Show the back.
So it's just, I think it's Jeff Jank, the artistic director for Stones Throw, who does all this stuff. And yeah, it kind of follows on a theme. So you've got the Quasimodo character, which you'll see on all the releases. And it's just a great album. Again, it kind of follows on from The Unseen.
Yeah.
Just the beats are just all over the place. It's like the imagination it takes to craft stuff like this. Like the samples, it's like, what?
Yeah.
It's incredible. So it's fans of like Madlib, sorry, obviously Doom, but like again, like some people won't know about this stuff, and it's like classic. So you know, Quasimodo, go and check out music. There's so much good back catalogue out there. It's it's insane.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Quasimodo for the Festival of Quas. So that's my last one there.
Right. So should do something special here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, sick. Well, one of the main reasons that Stretch has come down today is to show you a brand new project.
Yeah. So been in the making for 15 months with
Blimey.
It's mad. It's a mad story. Enjoy, who's been someone who's wanted to be on the label since I came back. He sent me. I remember he sent me an email and sent me a picture of his AKO collection, which blew me away. Like, there's people that they're still here and they love it.
I see that a lot though with
it's
the
crazy,
AKO
yeah.
stuff. Like people collect that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people will buy 2 copies so they can play one, and then they've got their collection. They lay them out on the floor, sit on it like Instagram and stuff all the time. That must buzz you, right?
It humbles me and buzzes me because I'm like, it's just, I put a lot of work into it and I have a vision, and I've talked to Mark at Reinforce about where I want to take it and stuff. And when you see people appreciate it and value it and collect it, it's all you want, So he was that guy, and he was sending me stuff, and I loved what he was doing, and I said, it's not quite there, keep working on the production, blah blah blah. And he's an example of patience and just believing in what I'm telling him, because I knew he had the talent. And then we just linked up just before lockdown, and we was like, let's make something. And we made this tune that probably wouldn't, I don't know if it'll come out, but Indy's like, she loves it to bits, so maybe, but that was the first tune we done, and then we done a tune in lockdown, which came out on the Arcade 14.
Yeah, that was the white
time,
one with the blue writing,
Time Crisis. That was the one, so that people went mad for that, and then we just started making tunes, and I'm that proper jungle, and he's quite across the board, and took him out of his comfort zone, he took me out of my comfort zone, and we decided, just be honest. If I send you something, you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't, it's stretched, no, just, I'm David, you know what I mean? And it's just something that's worked, and we worked on we've got about 20 odd tracks, and I can't put them all out as singles, so I was like, we're gonna do an album. And he said that's what he's always wanted to do.
Nice.
So we have this.
And it's the product of the labour.
Yeah.
Well, not labour of love, yeah?
Yeah. Last Ronin, Samurai's Revenge. So anyone that knows about AKO knows it's all connected to the samurai. We love the whole anime stuff, you know, and AKO is based in Japan. It's about the 47 Ronin samurais. So it's all linked, and plus the Gaivas in there. So it had to have some connection to it. So I got Malx to do the artwork, gave him the brief, and he absolutely nailed it.
Well,
Yeah, it's
they
really
look
cool.
incredible.
Yeah,
I mean, they
looks
came
so
in
cool.
here yesterday, and it's just like,
Yeah.
check that out. It's
And
so cool.
we wanted to have that kind of movie feel as well. So we, you know, even when you hear the interlude, you're looking at it and you hear the interlude, it's got that movie feel to it. And then
Yeah,
it
I remember when
kicks
you
in.
sent them over, I was just like, oh, right, yeah, get where you're going.
Where you're going
this.
with it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a beautiful piece. 10 tracks. We're doing a special, which is very limited. So if you get it, you get it. Which is color vinyl, and then we're doing the standard black vinyl, and it comes with slip mats, CDs, digitals, stickers.
Is this 2 plates, 3?
3 plates.
Nice.
So yeah, 3
What are you going
plates.
to play for us?
Nice kind of gloss finish on the sleeve as well, which
Yeah.
I think is really cool.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Shout outs to Mother Tongue Records for coming through for me, man. Trust me. There's a story to that, but I won't say it now. But I owe them a lot, and
To,
and Digo and Mark.
To get your record through in these times, it's testing.
Yeah,
So,
very
yeah,
testing.
Fair play.
So I think there's so much I want to play, but look, I'm gonna give you probably Sleepers.
Oh, look at that.
This is the special.
Nice.
Are
Are they all yellow or are they different colours?
Let's see. We have a
Oh,
smoke,
look at that.
Smoky one.
Nice.
and then we have, which is my favourite colour, red.
Yeah, sick.
Oh,
Okay.
mate.
So that all ties in with the artwork,
With the
on the
artwork,
sleeve
yeah,
anyway.
There you
So
go, yeah. And then the black version. So yeah.
thoughtful stuff.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So I'll just make sure I'm giving you the right side. This is
This will be the first time you've even played it.
Yeah, it's the first time I've played
it.
it. So it's all exclusive. But this is I'm gonna play it from the beginning, I suppose, because
I want to hope they put the right tunes on the
33,
record.
it'd be a good test. Now I'm worried. But yeah, this is a shout out to Foul Play. This track. I played. Oh yeah, a single side. So this is for Foul Play. Remember Finest Illusion?
Yeah, that
That tune's always influenced me. So I kind of said to Enjoy, I want to do something that just gives them a shout. Respects to the crew for, because it was a tune that changed my life as well.
Yeah.
And I actually sent it to him and played it to him, and he got it straight away, and he was just like, "Thank you very much, man." I mean, he loves that
really?
album. Yeah, he was
Sick.
so humbled. He was like, he heard it, and he was like, he could see the elements of '93 in there, and I was like, that was the whole point of this track.
Sick.
So
Shouts John, Steve.
yeah, and I have to shout out Coco Bryce, because Coco Bryce heard this on a clip or something, and he was in my inbox and generally wanted the tune, and he was the first person to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
the first, and he was
And he
playing
got
it.
the reference straight away. Yeah.
So shout out to Coco and all the crew that's been supporting it so far. So yeah, this is one of the tracks that is called Sleepers.
Sick. Yeah. This one wrong.
Yeah.
A few files. It was like early on. I was just like, and now we've got the final product. Certainly. So you talked about the references, AKO. the samurai, and you also talked about standing in Rupture that night, being kind of like, I need to come back. What tied it all together? What was that moment where you were like, I'm gonna bring the label?
Well, yeah, the thought of the label was afterwards. I said to Dexter, I need to say, I don't just come in and rush in and I want to, the scene's been going on and I want to respect what's happening. So I took 7 months just studying who was doing what, listening to their music. Yeah. And it took a lot of time. But after that I knew, and vinyl. I'm a product person.
Yeah.
Vinyl, if I couldn't put vinyl out, vinyl wasn't selling or people weren't interested, I'd just still be just supporting and coming and stuff. But when I knew that was the case, I sat down, got Dom, who was an artist from Reinforced, a designer from Reinforced, sat down with Mark and said, this is what I want to do. And Mark's always encouraging to do it. And started with some remixes, like Hungry Tiger, Upper Lover, some classics. And then
I remember him well.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And Skitty sent me a tune, Sexy Sally, and that was the moment the label completely changed. Because I was like, this is now modern jungle, let's go. Wasn't doing remixes.
I remember the record that one where it was like the pink record with the glitter in it.
Glitter, yeah.
It was sick.
Yeah, and even that I had to go and source a vision of making it stand out. That was the turning point for AKO.
Yeah.
And everything just fell into place.
Yeah, I think up until that point, like, there was definitely a following and people were buying the records. But I think after that, like, because we've been working with you the whole time with it, it's like the second that Sexy Sally came, like everything after that, it's just been like mad, like rush to get everything packed and sent out, and it's like, can we get more? Like,
it's been crazy, and really respects everyone that's been supporting the label. And if you don't support it or there's no love, am I going to be doing it? No, But just the love and the comments and the, online pictures and inboxes and stuff. I don't do this for money. The scene's not how it used to be in the 90s. I do this because I love doing this and I love seeing people happy. And it's also a legacy for the label. When my kids, they love it. And when they see it all, and they, especially my older daughter Renee, she's out with me a lot, so she sees people talk to her and stuff, and she wants to now do more in what she's doing. Stuff. So it all just seems to just help.
Spurring on the next generation as well, isn't it? You've got to like understand like the love for the label doesn't just extend to obviously the want for the products and the music. It's like, I remember coming to a Halloween special and the vibes are just so strong. Like, and people are there. It's just like, I know it's banded around a lot, like a family unit, but like everyone in there is genuinely in there for all the right reasons. You don't just get like revelers that are in there. It's like a packed club full of people that want to see you and the other DJs playing the AKO sound, and that's exactly what you've got. You must be pleased with.
I am, because that wasn't even meant to happen. Now I had a 5-year plan. Because that's what I mean. I went away and sat and had a plan of how I wanted things to happen. The events wasn't even planned when it started. It took its form, and I remember speaking to Clayton, and he was like, "You need to have a night. You can't have a successful label, and there's no night to push the music and push the sound and stuff." And I decided to do a night, and I remember, I ain't gonna lie, I was bricking it. When people were gonna come, I'm committed.
That's how like pre-rave jitters for anything.
But you announce it, and now it's like, they're gonna buy into this. And the first night, absolutely. In fact, 12 o'clock, door shut. That was it. And then it was literally, if you want guest list, or you bought a ticket and you're on that list, you're getting in. That was it. Unless people left, and then people that were waiting come in. And it's just gone on from there.
So to get to a 1 in 1 out on the first event, it's not too bad.
It wasn't too bad,
It's important, as you were saying, have the night to kind of push the sound. I still think that is the way that tunes are broken properly. Like when DJs are playing them and stuff. That's the way. I mean, radios and mixes is all well and good, but when a tune goes off in a club in that environment, that's when you know it's a big tune.
Can I give you one more quick?
I was about to say, can you give us one more, like something else off of the album?
I'm not going to give you the A side. You have to wait for that one. But this is probably my favourite track I've done with Enjoy, because I remember this was finished on a Sunday when I should have been daddy, but woke up the tune was pretty much done, and I woke up and I was like, it needs a piano, it needs, you know, all this stuff going through my head. And I remember speaking to Enjoy and saying, we can't, it's not finished, because we signed it off, but I had a vision in my head that it's not quite, you know, I just wanted to do some stuff to it, and it was finished on a Sunday. And I remember playing it to Mark, and Mark is my go-to person because he's the guy that helped, you know, shape my sound and stuff like that. And he heard it and he was like, this is beautiful. So
just like we were saying with the Tom and Jerry's, that kind of like soulful intros, and then like absolute tear up. You can obviously hear that kind of influence right here.
Yeah, man.
I've even down to like the tooth on the up. I've just gone with everything, haven't you? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Mouth.
attention to detail.
This guy Mouth, he is given so much to the scene. Doesn't get the credit he deserves. But he was doing stuff for Cool FM back in the 90s. Yeah. He done a caricature of me. And then the guy's just talented, and I let him loose on some of the artwork, and ever since then, he's one of the guys I would go to. But he nailed it. DLs, everything, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is a primo product. Like,
yeah, it's really
super plush. Like, everything's been thought about, right down to like every like detail. Yeah, I'm loving this. This is beautiful.
It's just a nice roll, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I can give you, you know, breaks and all day, but we wanted to make sure there was something. Because I love this, why I done AKO 10 as well. That whole pads, breaks, and just like music. I'm proud of this little product.
You should be, man.
Yeah. This is the first.
It sounds great too.
The first album kind of project, as in me and Enjoy, or just me, since Guyver was the first project. Then Guyver 2 was meant to happen, but now we're releasing them on arcades, you know, 12s. But this is the next album project since '96.
Bloody hell.
Really?
Yeah, as in not solo, because I've done this with Enjoy, but in terms of a lot of effort into, rather than having a track on an album, etc. So it's for me, it's a big thing, and even when I think it was
a 25-year anniversary for you,
and it's all part of the 25 years. And I think it was Morgan or Max that called me yesterday and said it's here, and I was like a kid. I was literally like, oh my god, yes. And then I realised
still have that.
I was on the phone. I said, I'm sorry mate, and he goes, no, it's cool. I was like, what's happened for this? You know, this happened through lockdown, and I think doing this project kept me sane as well, with everything that was happening, and even for Enjoy. And we kind of got to know each other a lot deeper, because we did a lot of video calls and talking and stuff. And he's
based in Italy.
He's in Italy, so that's what I mean. That was the challenging thing. But with technology now, you know, sometimes we'd be on a video call and making tunes, and like, we need to change that, or no, send that over, you know. And it was just, yes, I'm sending it now, and then go in the Dropbox, open it up, and then send it back, and he's like, oh yes, wicked, you know. And then it's brilliant. Also,
so you're working together throughout that period, so you're conversing quite a lot, so you're like you said, getting to know each other on a deeper level, because like, you know, it's like, how you doing? Well, this happened today. Postman with my record, like on
exactly. And it's lockdown as well, so he's going through personal stuff, or I'm going through personal stuff. So sometimes like, mate, I can't do this today, or and it wasn't like, I want to finish this thing. It's like, you've got it, you know, and it just works. So he's proud of it, I'm proud of it. And he sent me a video when because he got it before all of us. So he was in Italy.
Oh right, yeah.
And this was pressed in Italy. So he got it, and I remember him sending me the video. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I was so jealous because I knew it was still a week away. But his girlfriend took the video, and I could see in his face just the proud moment of doing something in lockdown and having a product at the end of it. So very proud of it.
This really good. It's amazing. So pre-video that said that get involved in our weekly competition.
Oh right,
yeah. We don't want to deface this delicious sleeve. Right. So would you mind signing one of the inners for us?
Yeah, sure.
Tom's the man with the
so on the competitions here. So obviously Stretch's going to sign this copy. When's this out actually?
So it's going on the AKO store this Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 o'clock.
Cool. Full release.
Full release is a couple of week?
It's 2 weeks after that, so we'll be having the distro copies going up next week after. So the AKO store is going to have the limited edition bundle special exclusively, and then it will be the black vinyl will be available in distribution through all reputable and disreputable retailers across the globe as of next week, shipping for the following Friday.
Cool.
But yeah,
so we'll run a competition for this signed copy then from next week.
Yeah.
As always, all the products we feature in the video get put into a bundle. Buy 2 or more, get 10% off. So if you're after a copy of this, buy something for the bundle. You could win a signed copy of the new Stretch and Enjoy album. And on last week's competition, it was to win a signed copy of Odyssey number 12 from Mr. Odyssey himself, and the winner of that is Mr. Adrian Ramirez. So congrats to you, sir.
Good job, Adrian. So as ever, if you see this before we get to you, hit us up. If not, Tom will be in touch after.
Well, yeah, I'll be in touch immediately. So I'm going to drop you an email before you see this. Congrats, we'll get your record out to you ASAP. Big up. I thought my phone was on silent. Sorry.
Stretch, I've got to say, that was a beautiful.
That's well nice.
Number that.
Thank you.
So yeah, you really need to be grabbing yourself a copy of that. But you've been warned. 12 o'clock Friday. It is available.
And the slip mat's beautiful as well. Stickers, CD, and they come with digitals if you buy on the AKL store only.
Nice. Oh, we can have this one though for. Yeah. So. Yeah. Nice. So yeah,
Big
we
respect, Jake. Lots of love. What?
So yeah, nice. The limited.
Thanks
edition.
so much for that.
Signed.
And there you go. By the man himself. One half of the Last Ronin Samurai Revenge project.
Okay.
You've just had it all here.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
No, respect.
Bro.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to finish off actually on some nice album projects. I'm going to finish off the last one. This is the new album from The Bug. This is called Fire. This is his first album under this name for like 7 years, I think. Lovely gatefold, screen printed sleeve, yellow and red vinyl. So on a similar sort of, a lot of effort put into the presentation of the product. It features MCs like Logan, Flo Dan, Daddy Freddy, Manga, loads of big MCs. Basically, we're going to play. I can't remember what it's called. It's called High Rise. This one with Manga, obviously from Mobb Deep. And we've talked a lot recently about sort of like the mishmash of styles in releases these days. So this is kind of like grime, dancehall, dubstep, sort of like basic stuff. That's what
we're seeing that real melting pot at the moment. We're kind of like talking about it a lot lately with like dubstep taking over from garage and grime, dubstep. It's just like. Yeah, it's actually quite an interesting time actually. I think that's kind of spawned like over the last few years. We're seeing that like diversity on like lineups and events now, where it's not just like all D&B or all like grime artists. It's like concocting like various different styles. Something that we saw around like late 2000s, 2010, something like that, and then it seems to be coming back around again now because people are wanting to see a garage set or like a jungle set.
I'm all up for that.
Yeah.
Sure. And well, the Bug is just really good at doing that with his music, and it's all ridiculously heavy. It goes mad. So you go check this out, The Bug, Fire. It's out on Ninja Tune right now. Really good.
Sick. So we'll round this off. Have you got one more?
Some secret dubs.
I can always give you one more.
Sick.
Do you want a dub or do you want a dub that's been pressed?
Let's have like a super exclusive, unreleased,
let's have a
dub. This one's
super special. Tie this show off beautifully.
No one's ever going to get their hands on this.
Oh, okay. Here we go. This was done in '93. And I'm going to be honest, I forgot the artist's name. Because I never used to put it on the dub. But originally he did this. And I think something happened to him and he disappeared. So I never got that because this was something for Reinforce.
Oh, okay.
Oh goodness.
Definitely cracking on this one. This is one that's seen a few players.
One's been used.
I used to play this a lot. This guy was so talented. He was local, he lived local to me. He heard me play out and then he spoke to me after, and I'm all about, Mark's always taught me get local talent when you're building. And I remember going there to his house and hearing some stuff, and I was just like, and he said he just listens to Reinforce. And he just wants to have a release on Reinforce. And something just happened where he just disappeared. I just go to his house, he wasn't there and stuff. But I remember cutting this, I took him to
Did you ever find out?
Never, he disappeared.
Good.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I believe that I'll bump into him again. Sometimes some stuff going on in people's lives or whatever. But
sure.
Yeah, so it's just working. This guy was doing some on Amiga.
We're doing it with an Amiga?
Yeah, man. He was wicked.
Mad what you could do if you think about it now, like the power of computers and stuff now, and people are doing this, like, what is it, like sample?
I always say,
2 second sample time.
If you give all producers now 5-10 seconds and tell them that's what you've got, make a tune, I guarantee you'll start hearing music that is so far-fetched because you start thinking outside the box.
Yeah. I mean, limitations breed creativity. When you don't have endless streams of samples and software, and people just get lost within that. It's like if you've literally got a couple of records to sample, an Akai or something like that, you're going to get creative with it and build something out of that, and that's where real creativity.
I think that with DJing though as well, when you used to pack a record box to go and play a show, you knew everything in there was banged. You had to pick out these 50 records you could fit in the bag.
You knew
something for everything for the night. You knew them all back to front, and now you learned up to right of your stick. You've got literally thousands of tunes on there. It's it's too much. So you're kind of what?
So there's benefits to both sides, isn't there? 'Cause it's just so much more accessibility now on both production and DJing, but then at the same time that can create a bit of boredom as well, because you can sometimes do mixing thousands of tunes and that's too much choice, whereas Tom just said 50 records, it's you know that you're fishing from the same box, it's all coming out of there, but you've carefully curated that to make sure that every single one is absolutely fire and you're happy to play that. So it's I don't know, there's pros and cons to both, but if something like this, you don't even know the artist name, and it's just this little slice of history there. Token Dagger.
I think that was his name. It was Token something, but we went Music House. I cut the dub for him so you can see the whole process and understand that I'm very serious about your production. And then something just happened, man. But it's a dub that's it. That's the version. That's the only.
And that's the imprint on history. And it could have been so much more if it had been a part of the Reinforced family over the years.
But I do believe we will, because things are happening at the moment. I'm bumping into people that were coming out on AKO recordings back in the day now and saying, I've got some bits, and have you got the old DAT still? I don't really mind about the new bits. Have you got and that's happened outside my house when I walked outside my house.
Oh right.
And he used to do some stuff with Alpha Omega, so I haven't seen this guy for fucking years. So things happen when they're supposed to happen, innit? So
big believer in that sort of thing.
I don't force it. If it's meant to happen, let it happen organically.
But you get the best one again.
Exactly. And if it doesn't happen, it wasn't meant to happen.
It wasn't meant to
I don't challenge the universe in that way.
Fair play, man. Great outlook, and probably a good way to wrap things up. So just quickly while this one runs out.
I think no, it's not.
No, you still got some. So Friday, where can people find this?
So Friday, 12 o'clock, AKOBEATZ.com, and then I think around maybe the same time I might put it on Bandcamp. Just a few though, because I'm trying to focus on AKO. The specials will definitely be on AKO, and maybe a few black ones will maybe hit Bandcamp, or they'll just be on AKO from that time. Once it's gone, it's whatever goes into the shops. So it's not something I would stick around with, because once it's come and gone, it's gone. So thank you guys for doing what you do for the label.
No, thank you for supplying the sounds, man.
Yeah,
So
thank you
good.
for coming down today.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bringing your
Really
bag of
appreciate
dubs.
that.
Dedicated, man. Has a long drive, but worthy.
Yeah. No. Thank
I
you,
love
and
coming
like
here.
giving
Yeah.
people the treat as well, because there's just been some like lovely
history.
exclusives,
Yeah,
history,
man.
like your stories as well. Like people
Yeah.
want to hear that, and you know, it's pleasure to be able to offer that
Well,
platform.
this month, we're in September. We're in
Yeah,
September.
September today, first one.
We've
First
got
one.
kind of an AKO kind of documentary where we just talk about the label and, you know, how we got into doing what we're doing and stuff, and some shouts for 25 years of the label and stuff like that. We couldn't do it last year because of obviously the pandemic.
Yeah.
So that would be on the AKO YouTube channel and the website. So yeah.
Love that outro.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Brilliant.
All right,
Well-
yeah, big up to Stretch. Nice one coming down.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, nice one for watching. We'll see you again next week.
Yeah. Shout.
Peace.
See you in a bit.
You are now listening to the sounds of
Unearthed.